Good afternoon. My name is Bobby Skinador, and I am an ITA Associate Outreach Specialist and the ITA Oneida and Flambeau Study Skills and Leadership Instructor. Welcome and thank you all for joining us for today's celebration of the class of 2020. While we wish we could celebrate this moment with y'all in person, we have done our best to bring you this live stream program. Feel free to utilize the commenting feature below this video. We're going to start off with a land acknowledgement and some remarks from UW-Madison's Vice Provost for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer Lois Brooks.
The University of Wisconsin-Madison occupies ancestral Ho-Chunk land, a place their nation has called Dejob since time immemorial. In an 1832 treaty, the Ho-Chunk were forced to cede this territory. Decades of ethnic cleansing followed when both the federal and state government repeatedly but unsuccessfully sought to forcibly remove the Ho-Chunk from Wisconsin. This history of colonization informs our shared future of collaboration and innovation. Today, UW-Madison respects the inherent sovereignty of the Ho-Chunk Nation, along with the 11 other First Nations of Wisconsin. Hello, ITA graduates, families, and friends. We're here today to celebrate your accomplishments. This is a rigorous program. It required commitment, consistency, and a lot of work. It also required that you be a mentor and supporter of the others in the program, working together to help each other learn and succeed. You should be proud of your accomplishments, both individually and as a team. The pathway to a college education is something you've achieved for yourself, and you're ready to succeed. Well done. I want to thank the parents, the grandparents, the sisters and brothers, the families and friends of our graduates. Your commitment and support has been key to their success. I also want to thank the ITA team. Your skill in delivering this program, your generosity has been instrumental not only in helping these students succeed, but also the many who have come before them and have gone on to complete a college education as well. The last few months haven't been what we imagined, and I'm sorry we're not in the same room together to talk, to shake hands, to hug. Please know that the University of Wisconsin-Madison and I are delighted that you're part of our community and wish you all good things in your lives. On Wisconsin.
ITA staff is appreciative for Lois for taking her time to record that video for us. In addition, for the first time in ITA history, we have some opening remarks from the Chancellor of UW-Madison, Rebecca Blank.
ITA Class of 2020. You have just completed one of the most challenging pre-college programs that we offer, and you've done it under the most challenging circumstances we could imagine. On behalf of all of us here at the University of Wisconsin in Madison, congratulations. We're very proud of you. I know this semester hasn't been easy. You've missed out on a lot of the things that make the last few months of high school really special, and you've had to figure out how to do all of your schoolwork remotely. But you never gave up. You've demonstrated that you have what it takes to be successful academically, in your careers, and in your life. To those of you who will be enrolling here at UW-Madison this fall as People Scholars, congratulations. We're excited to meet you and to have you be part of our community. To those of you who are going to be attending other UW system schools, Madison College, or other colleges around the country, or taking a gap year, congratulations on beginning your next adventure. I hope you'll keep in touch and let us know how you're doing. Finally, I want to give a shout out to the people who made sure our graduates would have the opportunity to complete their program despite the pandemic. Vice Provost Lois Brooks, Executive Director Ron Jetty, and the rest of the ITA team. Thank you for your deep commitment to our students. Class of 2020, I hope you have a great summer. Congratulations and best wishes, and on Wisconsin.
We appreciate Chancellor Blank taking her time to say a few words to you all. We are gathered here in this virtual space to recognize the success of 46 dedicated and hardworking individuals who completed a major accomplishment. We celebrate 46 students who made one big decision that changed the course of their high school years and their lives. ITA Oneida and ITA Flambeau students accepted our offer of admission 3 years ago, and ITA Madison students accepted our offer of admission 4 years ago. As 8th graders and freshmen, you compiled your application and showed us your potential. You came to your interview and told us why you wanted to be in this program, and we believed in you. The next step was for you to put in the work. You made it good on your pledge to show up at 9 a.m. on so many weekends. Time and time again, you made the difficult decision to prioritize ITA over other activities. You had the discipline to manage your time well so you can balance ITA with everything else in your lives. You committed to learn. UW-Madison students spent 72 Saturdays with us in the Computer Sciences building. Oneida and Flambeau students spent hundreds of hours completing online coursework in addition to multiple full weekend cohort meetings each year. You all spent a combined 2 months of your summers learning about different aspects of technology and preparing for academic success. You made an investment in yourselves and it paid off. All of our graduates were accepted to pursue post-secondary education. Each of you deserves the future you have worked incredibly hard to create, and I know that the families, the IT staff, and our other guests online today are incredibly proud of your achievement. I would now like to invite this year's IT Advisory Board speaker to say a few words. Rosalind Pedricine has built a career focused on civil rights and building equitable policy solutions for those most vulnerable in our communities. She's an attorney, currently working with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development in the Office of Fair Housing and Equal Opportunity in Chicago, Illinois. In 2016, she became the founding board chair of the All Square, a social enterprise which supports those with criminal record in attaining careers in entrepreneurship and law. The nonprofit opened its craft grilled cheese restaurant in 2018 and provides a job, professional development, training, and mental health support through a 12-month fellowship. She is a 2008 graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Madison and earned a Juris Doctor degree and a Master in Public Administration from Hamline University School of Law in 2013. She is a board member of the Information Technology Academy and the Minnesota African American Leadership Forum. She is also a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and the Minnesota Association of Black Lawyers.
Hello, and thank you to everyone who is joining us today to celebrate the ITA class of 2020 graduates. I have the privilege of speaking with you all briefly, and I am particularly proud to be here today, both as a member of the ITA Board of Directors, but even more so as a proud ITA alumni myself. I was a part of the first ITA cohort of 2004, the very first class. I was a part of a guinea pig group picked to spend every other Saturday together for 4 years. Sound familiar? And learn about technology, which I am sure has a considerably different meaning today than what it did when my class was learning to produce music on Fruity Loops or making and editing videos on a camcorder and burning the footage onto a DVD, as well as sharing platforms like YouTube didn't even exist. So after graduating from Edgewood High School over 15 years ago, crazy, time flies. I attended UW-Madison and worked for both ITA as a teaching assistant and the People program as a tutor. I graduated much later from Hamline University School of Law in Minnesota, and I'm now an attorney working in the Civil Rights Division of the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, addressing issues of housing discrimination and community equity. Somehow very different from where I thought ITA would lead me, but most definitely a result of what I gained from being a part of this program. So now that you all know who I am, I want to refocus back to each of you, the class of 2020. We are all gathered at our computers, tablets, probably even some cell phones, to celebrate each and every single one of you guys, the graduates. So cheers to you and kudos. You are the fruit of seeds planted many, many years ago, and I personally couldn't be prouder of you and your families and your support systems leading you to this moment. And being in a virtual graduation ceremony is definitely not how I would assume most of you imagine this season in your lives playing out right now, all those years ago in January and February. Because honestly, I know I'm not the only one. 2020 has felt like the longest year ever, and we're barely halfway through it. A lot has changed recently. we have UFOs and murder hornets now, so who knows what's next. But jokes aside, thinking back, I'm sure most of you were looking forward to prom, senior pranks, maybe even finally turning in that last homework assignment, and the sense of accomplishment and freedom that comes with those things. However, though, practicing social distancing amidst a global pandemic, understandably, may put a damper on the realities of this time. But I really want to challenge any of you who may be feeling this way to consider a different perspective. In the short time from when I was sitting in the very same seat you all are now to today, our world has changed so much for the better, for the innovative and creative benefit of all of us. And when I was standing in your shoes, we were always reminded that ITA was preparing us for the jobs and opportunities that didn't exist yet. And I can tell you it was absolutely true. Circling back to the point I made just a moment ago about things like YouTube and Facebook and just the general concept of an app that didn't exist back then. Let alone the massive growth and advancements we've seen in areas like sustainable energy, medical devices, framework tools like the cloud. So much of this and these technological advancements are absolutely critical to our lives today, particularly right now, and what this moment is in history that we're all living through and experiencing together. So how we work, how we continue to learn, how so many different systems continue to ensure we are safe and healthy, even to our politics. And I do want to pause for a moment. You guys are all 18 or will be 18 soon, and you will have the opportunity in the next few months to finally exercise your right to vote. So I don't want to miss this opportunity to make sure I encourage each of you to use your voice this year and years to come to exercise your right to vote. But back to the point that I was just making about technology being a tool, it is more important now than it's ever been, and how we stay connected and informed and engaged with one another and engaged with ourselves, honestly. And for all of us, especially those of you making, TikToks or trading your selfies for avatars, since none of us can go to the barbershop or hair shop, understand. We all know the importance and the value of social media and other platforms and how they help us reach out to one another and keep our creative minds and our spirits engaged right now. So as you think about what is on the horizon at this really pivotal and still really exciting times in your life, remember that the beauty of it all is that no one has an answer right now on what's to come. And that isn't so much because times are so uncertain or restrictive, but because the answer is the path forward hasn't been determined yet. And the solutions maybe even haven't been discovered or exist yet. So at this is where each and every single one of you comes into the picture. You've spent the past 4 years learning skills, concepts, mastering how to use all the tools that are needed, and that you had exposure to and access to while in ITA. And while so many others didn't have that same opportunity. I didn't even have that opportunity. And that is because even though I went through the same program as you, those same opportunities that you got exposed to didn't exist for me. And that's what will make each and every single one of you stand out as you move forward. The knowledge that you gained, the skills that you learned, each of this is what's going to support you and help you as you navigate your own path and find your own place and just figure out what you want to do. So in addition to having these skills and this training, you've been exposed. And with that exposure brings innovation. And innovation is truly a powerful, powerful, and much needed thing right now. So I just want to circle back. Your class is facing and continuing to face challenges that no other class before you has. Not your friends from 2019, and not even the class who's going to come after you. What your class is facing this all head on today, right out of high school, and all that 2020 has brought with it first. You have an opportunity not to just live through all of this, but to really be a part of it, because you have been prepared to be. Every Saturday that you spent in the basement of the computer sciences building, which is where I assume weekend sessions still happen, and every summer that you gave up sleeping in to spend weeks on campus, it was all preparing you to face this moment. Because just like us, you were being prepared for the opportunities and the jobs that didn't even exist yet. And as the saying goes, your glass is definitely half full. And I know it is very, very full. So as each of you sit here today, looking forward to what life has ahead for you, newfound independence, college that may look a little bit different, launching a career, take some time though to reflect back on how far you have come. 4 years ago, you probably weren't quite aware what ITA was. Maybe you didn't even know most of the people entering the program with you. And let me tell you that ITA is a very competitive program, but it was what each of you had, that's something special that made you stand out of the crowd and be selected back then. And each of you still has that something special, that's something that makes you unique and stand out. So always remember that. But now you have the skills and the tools with that something special that's prepared you to maximize this moment. So over the course of the past 4 years, you've met every challenge that ITA placed before you. You completed projects and passed tests. You made friends who shared in this unique experience with you. You've gained mentors who can and will help you as you just try to figure this all out. And you learn skills that will benefit you both in college and your future careers. I can personally attest to that. I personally have to thank ITA for opening up doors of opportunity for me, which made it possible for me to even be here and with you right now in this moment. So people like AJ, people like Excel, Lisa Payton Care, and my ITA mentor, Kathy O'Brien, each who supported me in so many different ways over the past 20 years, from day one until now. So as you all venture forward, use the foundation that ITA has given you to launch to wherever it is you want to go. Now is only the beginning. And there is still so much goodness ahead. You already are steps ahead of your peers, and that is due to your hard work and your commitment. So please stay connected with your ITA family. Find ways to give back, lifting up your community and other students who are following behind in your footsteps. You are all entering a world that is different, and different challenges that my generation and our parents' generations faced. Education is becoming increasingly more expensive. Trust me, I know. The environment is being compromised, and it seems like every other week on the news, there's another Ahmaud Arbery. It's just a heavy time right now, but the future is yours to change. And regardless of where your passions lie, where you feel your talent is best used, you have the power and the ability to have an impact on your community and the world around you, now unlike ever before. And I challenge each and every one of you to take this responsibility and take this as you move forward in your next endeavors ahead. So again, congratulations and enjoy this moment. Class of 2020, congratulations.
Thank you, Rosalind, for sharing some thoughtful words to our graduates as they navigate their transition from high school to the next phase in their lives. Next, we are fortunate to have Jocelyn Diaz-Valdez to deliver our keynote address to our students. Jocelyn serves as a Senior Financial Aid Advisor for the Office of Student Financial Aid. She has worked at UW-Madison for the past 15 years. In her current role, she takes pride in managing the Fast Track and Banner programs, which were created to assist students overcome the financial barriers of attending college. She is also the liaison for student veterans, TRIO CO students, and First Wave students. Jocelyn is also a part of the Satisfactory Academic Progress Committee in the Office of Student Financial Aid, and has helped recently establish the Latinx Academic Staff Association at UW-Madison. She's a Brooklyn native, UW-Madison twice alum, with degrees in sociology and educational leadership and policy analysis. When she isn't busy working, Jocelyn is a wife and a mother of 3 very energetic and talented children. In her spare time, she enjoys staying involved in her community and spending time with her family.
Congratulations, class of 2020 ITA scholars. My name is Jocelyn Diaz-Valdez. I am a financial aid advisor at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and I am so excited to congratulate you that I even put out some regalia to just honor these 4 years of hard work that you all have completed. You completed your high school degree during the midst of a world pandemic. There is absolutely nothing you cannot do in the future. I am confident of that. I just want to take a few moments to first congratulate you. Job well done. I also want to congratulate your family, your friends, your support system, your community, la comunidad, because as the good old saying says, it takes a village. And I know it's taken teachers, advisors, ITA staff, and so many other people, family, friends, siblings, to get us where we are. So congratulations to all of you, to your community. Congratulations for completing your high school diploma. Congratulations on completing this portion of the ITA program. I know it was not easy, especially for many of us. It was not easy transitioning online. Now you had to take part of Zoom classes or do these different assignments in a different manner and learn differently. This was not easy. So congratulations. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for continuing. So much in life is just continuing. Even in the midst of hard situations, even when things get difficult, even when it feels like we just can't anymore. And I'm sure we all probably have had a moment during this pandemic where we just want to scream and say, I'm done with this. But you kept going. And maybe you did scream in the midst of this, but you kept going. So much in life is about keep going. So as you move forward and as you plan for the next few years and the next few things that you do in life, keep going. Something that helps me when I have a goal set in mind, I kind of visualize myself already having completed it. And then I take a few deep breaths and then I keep going. In the midst of the hardest things that we overcome, whether it's sleepless nights, whether it's long assignments, whether it's siblings or family members or just people around us driving us crazy. Sometimes it's relationships. Sometimes it's social media. Sometimes it's you name it, work responsibilities. There's so many different pressures coming at us. And I just encourage you, whatever comes around you, keep going. Make sure you have a community of support and a team around you so that when you're tired and you feel like I can't do this anymore, I don't want to keep going, that they can lift you by your side and they can hold your hand and say, nah, you got this. You did not come this far to stay there. So I just encourage you, make sure you find your community as you move forward, whether it's going on to college or doing whatever the next step might be. Make sure you have your community that will support you, that will motivate you, that will keep you going. The second thing I just want to encourage you is there is no good thing without hard work. So that same kind of keep going, make sure you're working hard. Make sure you're working hard in the classes that are soon to come. Make sure you're working hard, whether it's joining clubs or organizations or whatever it is. Work hard. If you get a campus job, work hard. There is nothing good that's going to come by not working hard, but there are so many great things that are on the other side of working hard. Last but not least that I'll leave you with let's just recap. Keep going. Work hard. Find your community. And last but not least, make sure you're taking care of you. You are so much more important than a high school degree, than a college degree, than anything. You are important. You are valued. You are important just the way you are. So just make sure, as things in life might stress you out, as things at home might stress you out, as things maybe at work, if you're working, and just different situations, make sure you're taking care of you. Whether it's speaking to someone, sometimes it might be a counselor, sometimes it might be a friend, sometimes it might be a relative member. Make sure you have folks around you can speak to, and you're taking care of you. Maybe it might be taking a walk, maybe it might be singing a song, maybe it might be listening to a good song. But please take care of you. If there is ever anything that we at UW can do to help, or me myself can do to help, please don't hesitate to look me up. Come see me, come schedule an appointment. I am so excited for those of you that will be on campus. I'm excited to meet you. Be sure to look me up. Be sure to tell me how your journey is going. In 4 quick more years, you'll be graduating college. So just keep going, work hard, find your community, and be sure to take care of you. Congratulations, class of 2020 ITA scholars. I am so very proud of you. You did it.
Thank you so much for sharing your inspiring words, Jocelyn. Now we will have 3 students speak on behalf of each of our programs. Each student you hear today was voted on by their peers as a person whose voice represents how they feel about graduating from ITA. Representing UW-Madison is Pao Zhang. Representing ITA Flambeau is Jacqueline Ziegler. Finally, representing ITA Oneida is Chayton Rousseau. These videos will all play back to back, and you will all see me after. I have to warn you, it is probably a good idea to get your tissues out.
Hello everyone, my name is Pao Zhang and I am a senior at Madison East High School. I have the honor of speaking on behalf of class of 2020. Warren Buffett once said, "Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." This shade is the blessings and opportunities that ITA has given us all by guiding us on the right path to gain a successful future. I remember 4 years ago, when I was just starting ITA, after a full day of programming, all I wanted was to go home. But little did I know that we as a cohort became family and grew to be so close to each other where we watched each other grow. Looking back in the 4 years with ITA, we made countless memories like dressing up on specific days and doing our Secret Santa. Something I truly personally love was going through our video camp folder to see all the movies we created as an ITA community back in our sophomore summer year. We are a crazy one kind of a cohort that no cohort has bonded like us. It has truly been a crazy ride, and we have always pushed each other to do better and be better. We have always created a forever bond where we forgive and move forward through the times of hardship. It is through each other that we can be our best selves. With the valuable resources that ITA has given us, I can promise that we will be successful, inspire others, and be the change that this world needs. The lessons we've learned during our time in ITA will surely help us get through our next challenges and stages of our lives. Our graduation is not our end goal. It is an achievement and the next step of a journey of our lives. We've worked so hard to get to this day, and it hasn't gone to waste. Before we reach for the stars, there is one thing we all must remember: to be kind and carry the skills that we learned for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jacqueline Ziegler. I'm a part of Flambeau here at ITA. These past 3 years have been ups and downs. ITA has taught me many technology programs, from learning how to change the capacity to coding, which I can say for everyone, we hated it. ITA has taught me about Adobe programs, which I'm using for my future career. Wouldn't have thought about graphic design without ITA in my digital imaging classes. During my junior year, I tore my ACL and my meniscus, and I didn't know how to deal with school, ITA, and my life. I was failing both school and ITA. It got so bad, I had to go and talk to Chris, which I was scared of because I thought he was going to kick me out. Chris gave me a point-blank question: do you want to be an ITA? And the truth was no, I didn't. I wanted to drop it, but after Chris gave me the scenario about how things you may like may not always be the career you choose, I decided to stay. And I'm happy that I did because after junior year, ITA was actually enjoyable. ITA has been fun during spring conferences and SRE. For spring conference, in our free time, we didn't have to be anybody but ourselves. So we played board games and any type of game. I remember this one time, it was our last day, my sophomore year, and we were playing Uno. When the Kayan put down a +4 card and everyone around the table did the same. When it got back to McKine, he had a +16. He looked like he regretted the whole entire thing. At SRE, in 2 weeks span, we became a family. And there was this one night where we shared about our personal lives. We didn't have to, but we did. And it was great seeing how everyone shared and respected each other. I don't share much about my personal lives, even with my friends. But after hearing about everyone's story, I decided to share myself, and that was a great feeling. All in all, ITA has taught me how to step out of my comfort zone, which I'm still trying to do. Without ITA, in group projects, I would have just been a leader who talked all the time or just a bystander who didn't share my ideas. I'm so thankful that I joined ITA and stuck it and went through it. With 3 years or 4 years, ITA has taught us that we're all a family. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chaitan Musso, or Chaitan Luzaha, which translates from Lakota to Swift Hawk, my native name. Today I'm supposed to give a speech, and I will be honest, I wasn't really sure what to write. I wasn't sure if I had to be very formal or loose and casual. But then I thought I would mix the best of both worlds and try my best. My ITA experience is something hard to put into words. I've always got the question asked of, how would you explain ITA to someone else? I was always thrown back with this question because, like I mentioned, it's hard to put into words. I took the time to think about it and I finally have an answer. It's a surreal and life-changing experience that I would never change for a world. Some memorable moments during ITA is definitely when our Oneida seniors meeting for the first time. Let me tell you, we've come a long way from being shy and wouldn't even try to talk to each other to once we see each other, we're almost, inseparable. It's just crazy to think about how far we've come as a cohort, and I'm so proud of us all. Before the beginning of our senior year, we as a cohort had an SRE experience, or a senior residential experience. And in this experience, in short, was a 1-week experience that let us feel what college would offer when living on a college campus. Throughout the week, we had an ITA work, but we also had the opportunity to play games and hang out with others in the other cohorts. We went on tours and got to know each other a lot more throughout the week, and we created a great bond. One memorable moment for everyone at Oneida cohort is when we went and had a few hours at Devil's Lake, and everyone either went swimming, tanned, went on a hike, or played games. That memory will always stay with us as a cohort, and we will never forget that. Aside from the favorite memory as a cohort, I'd like to acknowledge the senior class as a whole and congratulate us on the hard work that we did throughout the years of high school. And I'm very excited for all of us to go off and do whatever our hearts desire. Graduating from ITA and going to college is surreal for me. I would have never thought it would be so intimidating for me and very nerve-wracking to think about doing things fully on your own and being your own motivation and to keep up with work. Being in this ITA program has helped me prepare for college because of how much they helped me and gave me advice on how college is and what I need to be ready for. The ITA work was a lot on top of our schoolwork, but I really feel like it's a good thing to help prepare us for college. So when we get a lot more work in college, we already feel used to the workload. On top of that, we have the resources and knowledge on how to study and how to learn effectively to be able to handle the workload. It means so much to me that the ITA staff cares so much about us and cares for our futures, and I will definitely remember the lessons they've taught me. I feel confident in my senior class and myself to be able to handle our own and do what we ever need to do to succeed in college. Lastly, I would like to thank my senior class of the Flambeau cohort, Oneida cohort, and the Madison cohort. Thank you for the best memories I could ask for our first meeting and the last time we saw each other. Thank you for helping me be myself and be confident and do things outside my comfort zone, and I'm very grateful for all of you. To the ITA staff, thank you for the lessons and advice you've given me over the years, and the fun times I had and the experiences I had while in the program. Lastly, I would like to thank my grandma and my parents for finding this amazing program for me back in the beginning of high school. And if I was to be able to go back, I wouldn't change it for the world. And I'm so grateful for them. Thank you.
Thank you to you three so much for sharing what today means for you and your peers. I hope you know just how much your words mean to everyone gathered with us in this virtual space. The next video we will play is a poem from our students to our parents and guardians.
We would now like to read something to the parents present today. The following is an excerpt from the book Maximum Achievement by Brian Tracy.
Each child is unlike any other and comes into this world with his or her own agenda, with his or her own special talents, interests, and abilities.
What your child can or will become, no one can possibly know until much later.
The child's job is not to conform to his or her parents' expectations, but to grow and flower and become everything he or she is capable of becoming.
Khalil Gibran, in his wonderful book, The Prophet, expresses this idea beautifully. He says,
"Your children are not your children.
They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself.
They come through you, but not from you.
And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you.
You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts.
You may house their bodies, but not their souls.
For their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow,
which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams.
You may strive to be like them, but seek them not to be like you.
For life goes not backwards nor tarries with yesterday.
You're the bows from which your children, as living arrows, are sent forth.
Thank you all to the students who participated in the production of that video. I've watched that video countless times in preparation for today, and each time my heart feels full. Now, AJ Daughtry-Crowe will talk about the technology transcripts.
Hi, seniors. Wow, the last 4 years have gone by, and you have left me, and I hope we have left you, all of us, with wonderful, wonderful experiences. Yes, challenging and difficult at times, confusing, exciting, funny, just so many experiences. I'm here this afternoon to talk about something that's included in your graduation materials. When you receive your graduation materials, or if you have them already, there will be a slip of paper, and printed on it are words, familiar words. We put together your tech transcript. This is, yes, the courses that you participated in and experienced with us and with all of your classmates. But it's so much more than that to me. My hope for you is that when you read through each item on that transcript, it's the memories that come flooding back. Yes, of the material. Yes, of the abilities you've picked up along the way, whether it be web design or graphic design, video making, programming, working with spreadsheets. Let's see, starting your own business, and pitching that business idea in front of a room of strangers, leaders in the community. Yes, I want those memories to come back. I want you to realize how much you have done, how much you have learned and experienced and tried and went out of your comfort zone over and over again. I also want you to remember the extra stuff we did when it was spring conference and we did the spring marketplace, or if you were in Madison and the choice sessions that we would do in January. The things you chose to do, the amount of effort and work that the tech instructors put in, listening to your ideas and producing workshops that are customized just for you. And I've had the privilege of walking around and seeing all of you engage in the learning and the technology to create things, to express yourself, to ask questions, to answer questions. Yes, I want all those memories to come back. But more important, I want you to just remember what it felt like being together. As you read something like video camp, go back to that summer when you were first getting your hands on that camera, looking up at one of your friends who maybe was holding it first or that you were going to share with it next. Think about when you were recording their voices, the acting that they were doing, how different people get when you press record and put them in front of a camera. And I'm pausing because there's other memories, of course. Every one of us has our own individual memory. And using your 5 senses, and using that piece of paper to remind you, I hope that what you got out of this, out of your transcript of all those courses that you completed with us in the tech labs, and in everything that we did in ITA, that you remember there were people around you that cared deeply for you, and that you responded in kind. We are so proud of you on this day, and on every day. I hope you appreciate that tech transcript and appreciate the work you put in. And I also hope for all the best in your future. May you go forward and always remember us and reach out and visit, especially when it's possible to do that in person. I think you all know where our offices are, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
It is now time for the presentation of graduates. We are celebrating 46 people who fulfilled the commitment to be an Information Technology Academy student. Class of 2020, it is now your time to shine.
Hi, I'm Najee Afghan, and I'll be going to UW-Madison this fall.
Hi, my name is Aliana Alarcon, and my plans for the fall are going to Edgewood College.
Ariana Alvarez is planning to attend UW Green Bay in the fall.
My name is Cassandra Angeles, and I will be attending UW-Madison in the fall for psychology.
Davietta Boakai will be attending MATC in the fall.
Hi, my name is Eileen Bustillo, and I graduated from Madison West High School, class of 2020, and I will be attending Edgewood College in the fall.
Hi, my name is Lauren Cameron, and my Indian name is Wasa Konevik. In the fall of 2020, I will be attending UW-Madison. I will be majoring in human ecology with an emphasis in interior architecture.
My name is Joseph Chapman. I'm going to be attending University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
My name is Anna, and this fall I'm going to be University of the Arts in Philadelphia, Florida.
Hola, me llamo Cristian Cruz Montezoca, and this fall I plan to attend UW-Madison, where I plan to study biology and get certificates in Chicano and African American studies.
I'm Melina Dennis, and I'm attending UW-Madison for mechanical engineering.
I'm Bree Distash, and I'm going to University of Green Bay for nursing.
My name is Haley Feek, and I will be attending UW-Madison in the fall, and I will be majoring in biology.
Hi, I'm Eli Fox Baker, and I'm a graduating senior at Madison East High School. And this fall I'll be attending UW-Madison, hoping to pursue a computer science degree.
My name is Madison Freeman, and I'll be attending UW-Madison in the fall.
Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Greer, and I am excited to announce that I will be attending Howard University in the fall.
Hello and namaste. My name is Biki, and I'm from Madison. And my plans for this fall is to attend UW-Madison and pursue a degree on communication art and journalism.
Jasmine Harper, and I will be attending MIAD, which is Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design.
Hi, my name is James Hayes, and next fall I'm going to be going to UW Stevens Point.
Hi, so my name is Maya, and for this upcoming fall,
I am planning to attend UW-Madison. I'm really looking forward to making new friends while I'm there. I'm also learning how to do art commissions just as a hobby. And so I think that's all I have for this upcoming fall.
Hi, my name is Elena Hind, and I will be attending UW-Madison in the fall.
Hello, my name is Joshua Jacobson, and I will be attending UW-Madison in the fall and majoring in computer science. Thank you.
I'm Annika Jaquette, and I will be a nursing major at UW-Madison.
My name is Hunter Kanzelberger, and I will be attending virtual college through North Central Tech and working full-time as an IT support specialist at Aqua Finance.
Sigaliswag wake will how we nim gets. Wagain yata, nim get a loda, okali, only the aga, new dun hunjoda. Hello everyone, my name is Willa Howie. My English name is Sadie. I am Turtle Clan, and the people of Standing Stone is the land earth that I come from. This fall, I will be attending Colorado Mesa University in Grand Junction, Colorado. I will be going there to golf and to get my degree in political science and business marketing to help advance my career to being an attorney.
I'm Adam Lee, and I'm planning on having a gap year.
Jenny Lee, and I plan to attend Madison College, where I will transfer to UW-Madison.
Hello, my name is Ashley, and I will be attending UW-Madison this fall, and I plan on majoring in biology.
I'm Shri Murata, and I'm heading to UW-Madison this fall.
My name is Cece Meravia, and I will be attending Columbia College Chicago in the fall.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Mauricio, and in the fall, I plan to go to UW-Madison and major in nursing.
Adriana Metoxen is planning to attend Madison College in the fall.
I'm Ayla Mullen, and I'll be going to the University of Green Bay in the fall for a major in biology with a pre-vet emphasis.
Hello, my name is Taden Musso, and I plan on attending UW-Milwaukee in the fall, and I also plan on majoring in computer science.
Jayla Prince, I'll be attending Carthage College in the fall.
Hi, my name is Gabe Sepulveda, and my plans for the fall include going to UW-Madison, moving into the dorms there, and studying computer science as a major for UW-Madison. Kind of crazy, I know.
Myra Sorete Rubio will be attending MATC in the fall.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Sigler, and I will be attending UW-Stout in the fall for graphic design.
Cassandra Solano Ramos is currently undecided.
My name is Curtis Summers, better known as CJ. My plan for the fall is to attend Syracuse University to study aerospace engineering.
My name is Polly Tao, and in the fall I plan on attending UW-Madison, majoring in the computer science or computer engineering.
My name is Anthony Tomes, and after I graduate, I plan on attending UW-Madison for accounting.
Hi, I'm Kylie Van Schindel, and I'm planning to attend UW-Eau Claire this fall to major in education.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Williams, and in the fall, I'll be studying computer science at UW-Madison.
Hi, my name is Marcus Williams, and I will be attending UW-Madison in the fall.
My name is Pao Zhang, and I will be attending University of Madison, Wisconsin this upcoming fall 2020. My major will be either computer science or environmental science.
We are incredibly proud of you all, but more importantly, you should be proud of yourselves. I think I speak for all staff when I say that it has been an honor and privilege to be part of your life's journey. Congratulations. Within the next few weeks, you all will be receiving a graduation package in the mail. Inside, you will find your ITA completion certificate and an ITA stole and various other items. Please be sure to read the card inside to know how to confirm that you received the package. Now, ITA's Executive Director and the Assistant Director of Academic Technology within the Division of Information Technology, Dr. Ron Jetty, will be presenting the Legacy of Excellence Awards and giving a few remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our ITA graduates, families and friends, and other guests. It is great to be here with you all celebrating our class of 2020 and the first live stream graduation in ITA history. Before I hand out our Legacy Awards, I'd like to thank two special guests for their participation. Chancellor Rebecca Blank is the first UW-Madison Chancellor to participate in an ITA graduation. That's a fun first for us here in 2020. Thanks also to Ms. Lois Brooks, Chief Information Officer and Vice Provost for Information Technology here at the university. I'd also like to thank two ITA staff members, Bobby Skinendor and Anoska Picone. Bobby did a wonderful job organizing today's festivities and also serving as our graduation MC. And Anoska did some great work editing video so that this live stream event could happen. Now, on to these special recognitions. Every year, the ITA staff selects one senior from our Lac de Flambeau, Madison, and Oneida sites for ITA Legacy of Excellence Awards based on their overall contributions to our ITA community. The selection process this year was particularly challenging with so many talented students who made their mark on the ITA program. This year's winners were recognized by ITA staff for their outstanding leadership skills and their school achievements. They served as positive role models for their fellow students throughout their time in our program, volunteered at ITA sessions and events, and consistently helped other students, including those younger students not in their cohorts. The first student we will recognize this afternoon with the ITA Legacy of Excellence is from Lac de Flambeau. This student was enthusiastic, hardworking, and serious about his career goals. So serious, in fact, that he wrapped up his high school graduation requirements early and has already started a full-time IT position in Wausau while also attending North Central Technical College. Congratulations to this year's ITA Legacy of Excellence honoree from Lac de Flambeau, Mr. Hunter Kanzelberger. Our next honoree is from ITA Madison. This student has a calm and confident demeanor and really grew into a leadership role during his ITA journey, participating numerous times in the ITA Roadshow as well as other program events. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Jeremiah Williams as the ITA Madison Legacy of Excellence awardee for 2020. Jeremiah will be attending UW-Madison as a People College Scholar this fall. Last, but certainly not least, our final Legacy of Excellence recipient is from ITA Oneida. This student distinguished herself academically and was serious about her ITA work from the outset. She is poised and confident and also distinguished herself as a leader in her cohort while exploring her career goals. I am pleased to congratulate Ms. Sri Murata as the ITA Oneida Legacy of Excellence honoree for 2020. Sri will be attending UW-Madison as a People College Scholar this fall. Congratulations to all three of you. You've done yourselves proud. In addition to your certificates, you are each also receiving iPads, courtesy of ITA major program sponsor American Family Insurance. Thanks to our friends at American Family for helping us make this recognition extra special. And once again, congratulations to our honorees. This is truly a special day, and it's great to see the full list of 46 very impressive young people. It really was not that long ago when you were completing your application and the interview process and being invited subsequently to join the ITA program. I'm sure that in the run-up to today, you've been reflecting on your time in our program. I certainly know that I have. Throughout your ITA journey, you have spent many hours in our classrooms and labs, completed internships, spent time living on campus during the ITA senior residential experience, and much more. All of these engagements and experiences are designed to challenge you to expand your knowledge, skills, and professional dispositions in the areas of technology, academics, and career development. And after all of that time and energy spent, here you are at graduation. You made it. Congratulations to each and every one of you. I'm privileged to serve in this role as director as I get to see the big perspective of all that is going on. Parents, Thank you for supporting your students on their ITA journey. This journey truly requires a partnership between students, parents, and staff. So thank you, parents. Speaking of the staff, I want to thank each of them for their stellar work and their dedication, and also to acknowledge our student staff members for bringing all the expertise and dedication and talents to our program. I would also like to thank ITA Advisory Board members for their time and energy devoted to the program, and our campus partners, including the People Program, the Division of Diversity, Equity, and Educational Achievement, and the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration. Finally, this is a Do-It program housed in academic technology, and so thank you to our CIO, Lois Brooks, and to Andy Goldstein, our Do-It Director of Academic Technology. I also want to thank our external partners and sponsors. Earlier, I mentioned American Family Insurance and what an outstanding supporter they are. Thank you also to Zendesk and to Verizon for their support, as well as to the Department of Public Instruction for the Pre-College Scholarship Grant Program. And finally, I want to extend a special thank you to Mr. Mike Klein and WTN Media for his steadfast support over the years. We would not be in business were it not for our campus and our external partners. Thanks to you all. Back to you seniors, we are so proud of each and every one of you. You have proven to yourselves that hard work and determination pay off. I thank you for your time and your effort, and I'm glad that I was able to get to know you during your ITA journey. Through the addition of you 46 graduates, there are now over 400 ITA alumni. I hope that you are proud. I wish you all the best as you continue on your various educational pathways and into adulthood. And I hope that those of you attending UW-Madison will consider working for ITA or at Do-It during your time on campus. No matter where you are going to attend college this fall, I hope all of you remember that you are always welcome to come back to visit us at ITA. Have a super day.
We are close to the end of our live stream event, but before we go, I would like to thank the ITA staff for their contribution to the next portion of our program. But special shout out to Michael and Nino for all the hard work you two have put in to make my vision of this ceremony a reality. I could not have done it without you two. Thank you to the seniors. As I mentioned before, it's been an honor and privilege to be part of your life's journey. We will now conclude this program with a reading of Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away.
You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the person who'll decide where to go.
You'll look up and down streets, look over with care, and some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street.
And you may not find any that you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town.
It's opener there, in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you.
And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too.
Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights.
You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except for when you don't, because sometimes you won't.
On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are.
You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mixed up your right foot with your left.
And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kids, you will move mountains.
So, be your name Bugs Bum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai, Alley, Van Allen, O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.